You okay? Painted it. That kind of gives us a little reinforcement there. You know, they're at that point when they first start. Good morning. It's James from Pipe Doctor Home Services. I got Gio with me.
Yo.
Gio said yo. We are just leaving a house in Malvern where we repiped a waistline for a kitchen sink, a bathroom sink, and we did a basket strainer as well for the kitchen sink. So this was a job I had quoted last week, but I didn't have all the fittings on me at the time, so I took a deposit, ordered what I needed, and we came back and took care of it today. So we got it done. It took us about 2 hours. I originally quoted it for 4, but I was also quoting it for me by myself, not including having a helping hand. So check out the video, let me know what you guys think. I'll touch base with you at the end. All right, thank you. Gloves for you. Let's see, are they gonna be massive on you?
Extremely.
It's either that or you touch greasy pipe. Yeah, those things are huge on you. All right, not as bad on me. All right, so I'm here with Gio. We're over here in Malvern. We have this waistline that I looked at last week that is broken right here. But if you look at this run, this is for the kitchen sink. And you look at the bottom of it, looks like crap. So what Gio and I are gonna do is cut the line right here, convert it over to PVC, go all the way down to the hub of this 3x2 cast iron Y, put a push gasket fitting inside of here, and convert it. And then we are also going to be replacing this small section of 1.5" galvanized. This is for the bathroom sink. I'm gonna cut here and cut here and just swap that out, put another clean out. Same thing on this end. We have a clean out for here so that this line can be snaked in the future going across, and we'll get it mounted and supported properly to the wall. Good?
Got it.
Okay. Yeah, just hold on to it. All right. You okay? All right, let's see how we could drop this. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. That works. Try to go up and over. There we go. Let's just lay this down right here. Yeah, look at that. Look at that massive hole in that. Sick. Yeah. Especially on long runs, horizontal runs like that.
Right.
You know, on a kitchen sink, all this stuff over 60 something years.
80 years.
Yeah, 80 years. So you just got to be careful when cutting it that you don't cut into the actual. Okay. Yeah. Figures. And this is always the sketchy part because you obviously need to use some force to get the old pipe out, but you also got to be careful that you don't break this actual hub. Luckily, at some point in time, someone painted it, so that kind of gives us a little reinforcement there. Let me see the Sawzall again. So easily. So you see how the whole pipe is now loose inside of there? So now all that has to get done is...
Would maybe a channel lock, and you hit the channel lock?
No. Because the end of this fitting has like a bell on it. So even if I wanted to just pull it straight out, I couldn't. Surgical precision here. Want it to snap. Yeah, anything that's soft like this is lead. I don't know anybody in Riverhead. You see all this crap that's in here. You know what you could do, Gio? You can go and get a contractor bag. You know where I keep them in my truck? Because then we'll start to cut up this line. So if you open the back door of my truck, on the driver's side, the back shelf, lowest shelf is a box with contractor bags. Behind my hand truck.
Bother you that I'm down here, does it?
It doesn't bother me at all.
Sounds good. It is what it is, right?
Yep. I do the same thing to the cable guy. I get curious. Got most of this lead and oakum out of here. Take a wire brush and clean this up, and then we could put our conversion gasket in. And that was an easy one. I've had ones where it's like literally 2-3 hours fighting with it. Yeah. Well, sometimes, unfortunately, knock on wood, things go south where like you're trying to remove a pipe from a hub and then the hub cracks. So then you're now cutting into the stack and doing is just, yeah. Literally plumbing in a nutshell. So Gio, you want to know what your mission is? It's a fun one. I don't know if you're ready for it. I want you to, from my truck.
I got a wood, I got contract with this here.
Yeah. Well, I just don't want to get sludge and crap all over your basement floor.
Okay.
So yeah, so get one of the long runners from my truck, lay it down on the floor, and then you're gonna cut this. You don't have to measure it; it doesn't need to be exact, but just cut it into like 2-foot sections. bag it up and take it out of here. Because if you go to carry this up the stairs right now, the second you tilt it, all this crap is going to come down his stairwell. Alrighty? And then I'll keep you busy for a bit. Let me focus on what I got to do. Gio's little mission. You know, they're at that point when they first start, and they don't know what the next move is yet. So you gotta, you know.
Right, left-handed.
Yeah.
But did you go to Volky's or something?
He went to in Copeg an electrical / HVAC trade school. So he does not know plumbing. But I take him with me on the days where Daniel or Mike don't need him. And he comes and he helps me, and I try to teach him plumbing. So I have no expectation that he's going to know any of this stuff because they didn't cover any of this stuff in his trade school. But hey, yeah, exactly. All right, that's all clean. That looks nice. I was recording putting this in, but I didn't. That's okay. Okay, so that is solid and in there. All right, so we will get that with some pitch. Perfect. Whew, thank you. It's time for allergies.
I went for the allergy test where they do their thing on your arm.
Yep.
And every morning I sneeze after my cup of coffee about 8 times.
No, literally. I went last year, you know, because I was never taken as, you know, a young adult or child to see if I have seasonal allergies or anything like that. I always just dealt with it. And yeah, so I went last year. They did the same thing. They did all these like droplets on my chest of different things. And, you know, I'm not allergic to any food related items or anything along those lines. Just seasonal allergies, and take Benadryl for it, is, you know. But yeah, but literally first thing I wake up in the morning, I sneeze like 10 times. When I mow my lawn, I'm a mess. I'm literally, it's insane.
James, this will be on.
That's fine. Yes, please. Okay, so that's good. So now, again. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll show you what we're gonna do. Our little trick. Let me get my level. Okay, hang on. J hook on this. All right. So, you know how to read a level? I have to ask. So ideally, right, I want to be like, you know, 2 or 3 lines in, right? That gives me my 1/4 inch per foot, which is what's required for a drain. Doesn't need to be perfect. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to hold this here. You're going to hold the level on the pipe. Just take your hand, hold it. All right. And now we're going to pick up the pipe. So pick it up. Put it in, I'm gonna put it in the hub over here. And then you're gonna lift up your end all the way till you see that it looks good. Yeah. we're gonna do is so you look good there. You can be a little bit higher. It just can't be crazy. Come on. The only thing I forgot was my drill. Yeah. And the drill in my heating tool bag. Just grab one of the 5/16 1/4-inch bits for it. Perfect. We'll get this thing mounted. And we will glue that other end. Nice. And perfect. We don't want too much pitch because then the water will slide past all the solids, leaving them behind. And now we can glue this side, which, there you are.
Some old houses in daily travels?
Have I worked on some old houses? All the time.
Like 1800?
I did work on one. Where was that?
I can't believe that washing machine shaking.
What's shaking?
Did you move the washing machine?
I did move the washing
Oh,
machine.
okay. No, it's out of balance. You see how it's
Oh yeah, because I moved it.
Okay, gotcha.
We'll correct that after.
Gotcha, no problem at all.
So in
That thing sucks.
Yeah.
Never buy a make that.
no,
No, you know that?
yeah,
I know Whirlpool bought them and they've been downhill ever since.
yeah. I did one house in Roslyn, almost Port Washington. Right underneath, there's like a crossway between Port Washington and going into Greenvale, and there was a house we did there that was built, I think, early 1800s. That somebody, it was like Thomas Jefferson or somebody, had like lived at for like a couple of years. And in the living room they had like this grand fireplace, like fully stone wall fireplace. It was cool, but the house sucked to work in because it was so old. Yeah. All right, so we'll pull baby hammer. Don't sleep on the baby hammer. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, much better. No, because you don't fully have PVC in your house. You have a mix of PVC, galvanized, cast iron. The echo in my voice coming from this oil tank. You still have that tank's still functional? Like you still have oil? Yeah.
I mean, it's actually pretty new.
They don't have natural gas on this block?
Yes, they do. I mean, some people do. I think most people got the oil.
Yeah.
You guys do tune-ups on oil burners?
No.
Oh, you kidding?
We don't mess with oil. It's hard for us to compete with the oil companies.
I don't know about that. They're through the roof.
And it's also just like a whole... I'll get beat up for saying this, but it's a whole nother ballpark. I know oil is not overly complicated, with the filter nozzles or the spray nozzles and the filters and this and that. No, but you stink like oil all day. You got to carry all that crap for oil, and just, rather let someone who specializes in oil deal with oil. The most we'll do for you is convert it. Okay.
My friend got natural gas and he's shipping it through the roof also.
Yeah. All right, let me see the Sawzall, please. Let's put the shield down. And then fold the rubber in. Like this. And this should line up pretty nicely. Yep. No, this is too long. This needs to be slightly. What did I measure? What the hell? Yeah. Yeah. No, I just went. Don't lean on it. I just went too long. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. That should do it. Yes. Okay. Put this back on here. Ah. My finger. I don't like working with gloves anyway. Okay, so let's reprime this. Get all this glue out. Let's reprime this. There we go. Much better. No, I just want to pull this out like that. Nice. Nice. What's that? Yeah. Okay. That's good. Then we'll get the clean out glued on there and we're good to go. What you're gonna do is go upstairs and put the kitchen sink on and check. Well, I want him to check underneath the sink to make sure that nothing got compromised underneath there. Unless you don't want him going in your kitchen.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Sink's right there.
So turn the sink on, open the cabinet doors, just make sure underneath there's no monsoon or crazy flood because obviously cutting with the Sawzall, we shook some stuff.
There's actually new shit underneath the sink.
Beautiful. And just let it run, Gio. And I'll yell up to you if I need you to shut it. What's that? Yeah. No? No. Good. Just let it run. This should be. Where are you? Where's my trusty level?
It's like it's like a tiny leak.
Okay, so shut it off.
Really? Underneath the sink is a tiny leak?
Yeah, I'm just have to tighten it up.
Okay. let's go see what this tiny leak is. If you look, see right here?
Yeah.
That retaining nut. All right, we could take care of that.
Okay.
The rest of it's fine.
Oh yeah, see it there. You're right. Well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's new though. I wonder what I have. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Sawzall trigger. I don't know.
No, that's not from the Sawzall.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah.
I never noticed it.
No, yeah.
Before.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, minor issue up there. This one's all done. Now we can move on to this pain in the butt. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Come on. 2, 3, 4. Come on. Here you go. Merry Christmas. My gift to you.
Only on May. You got Christmas presents?
Yeah. Perfect. Literally just enough meat to make this work. Cool. All right, bring over the glue, primer, all that fun stuff. No pressure. Zero pressure whatsoever. Can I give you a tip before you start cutting?
You can use that chair behind you if you want.
No, he's okay. Don't worry. Yeah, and rest the pipe against this guard here. Push the pipe into it. Yep. Wow. Okay.
You tired?
He's tired. Thank you. No, but when it comes to like regular plumbing service calls, I run most of them. You know, Mike takes a lot as well. If it's anything drain related or like stoppages or clogs, Mike wants nothing to do with it. He's like, no, that could be for James, which is all right. Because I don't mind a decent stoppage, as long as it's not like overly gross and disgusting. Okay, so let's see. Perfect. For just like that.
Yeah.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
You know, not
Don't worry about him.
easy to get a straight cut up like
Gio, I'm impressed.
Found his calling, huh?
He's going to be a plumber. No, the amount of people that go to cut something, especially something as easy as PVC, right? Like it's not like you're cutting something else. And it literally is like wonky and, you know, all crooked and whatnot. But you know what, Gio? Not half bad. Not half bad. I would never tell Daniel though. Never tell him that.
glue? Is that rubber cement?
PVC cement.
Okay. Quick drying shit?
You have a little bit of time to change your mind.
Yeah, right? Don't even tell me about that.
You have like, I would say 30 seconds to undo it before you.
That's not bad.
No.
I mean, I tried to fix a fishing pole and I didn't line up the guides.
Right.
That was it.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
That was the end of that pole.
Like if I try to turn it now, I can still rotate it a little bit, but like if I give it another like
Adjust, slight adjustment,
yeah.
sure.
At one point in time, I did have a PVC glue that was like a fast setting, and it was literally like 5 seconds, and that was it. Like there was no going back, and it was like cool because it sped up the process, but also then it's like, I'm human, I make mistakes. If I measured wrong or whatever, it's like you got a couple seconds, and then that's it. You're done. Like right now, that's it. It's done. It's not coming out. Yeah, I can't stand it.
It gets in your way.
No, it drives me crazy.
Feels like a delay.
But at the same time, see, I'm Tefloning badly because you're here with me. At the same time, I hate scrubbing my hands in the shower for 30 minutes. On these plugs for cleanouts, I only do like 2 or 3 swipes of Teflon, because if you put too many swipes of Teflon, it'll be too tight, and then you could actually snap the fitting, and then that really sucks. Yeah, not enjoyable. Oh, there's the oil burner kicking on.
There's no hot water here, so.
Yep. Okay. And this also doesn't need to be like torqued down like crazy, because you want future person, aka me, to be able to open it, just snake it. All right, so now you're gonna go upstairs, go through the kitchen. Once you get through the kitchen, bang a left, and you're gonna put the bathroom sink on. Same thing, open up the cabinet underneath. Just make sure everything looks okay. This time, don't yell down that there's any leaks. Fingers crossed. And this one's pretty much all set. So annoying. Here, let's see how we can get this off. There's one half of it. And there's the other half. Well, literally, the retaining ring on this just completely snapped. So now, it's the only thing is getting this bottom bell off of the basket strainer. It's like completely rotted in there. Alright, let's see how we can get this off. Basket strainers, and I've never seen one come apart like that. What the hell? You would think it's Monday. It's hilarious. Getting it to separate is what's a pain right now. Alright, I can pop that off. What thing? There's a million things. The broom? Right here. A key.
So I'm gonna just take both of them so I can sweep it up and just...
And then hit it with the vacuum after. Just make sure when you pull the vacuum off that there's a battery in there. If not, you could steal the battery from my Sawzall.
And I'm pretty sure most of some of these stuff go in your tool bag, right?
Some of it, yes.
Like that, this.
These go up here. I came out.
Wasn't too bad.
Well, the Teflon you could just leave because it's practically empty. The brush is the only one that goes in my tool bag. That flathead goes in my big red Milwaukee bin.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes it's in my tool bag, sometimes it's not.
Oh.
The anchor set with the mollies goes behind you. There's a shelf down at your crotch area that has like tools and shit in it. It's literally right in front of your face.
You literally do have bale wire here.
Oh, is that where I put it? I fucking freaking knew it. All right, put the, yeah, that's where it goes, in the bin with the band iron. Yep. And then, yeah, just make sure you have a battery for that, and sure. Thanks, Gio. What a guy. Gloves. I really can't. Yeah, so not too bad. At the end there, we had the issue with the basket strainer. Gio was running the sink, and he was like, I got a leak up here, and there's a crack in the retaining nut that holds the basket strainer together. I don't think that was caused by us. It might have gotten slightly worse with the vibrations of the Sawzall, but you could tell from the condition of it that was already on its way out. But either way, we got it taken care of. We got everything running. Sturdy. Everything's sturdy.
Everything's here.
Yeah, everything's sturdy. And we're on our way to the next one. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Leave, thoughts, feedback, all that fun YouTube stuff. Hit me up at my email, plumguyny@gmail.com. That's PLUMBGUYNY@gmail.com for a free sticker. I've been shipping them all across the country. Last night, I actually shipped one out to a family in Maryland that's been watching my videos. Shout out to you guys. I sent you 3 for all of you. Appreciate the support. And then I sent another one to New Brunswick, New Jersey. And then I actually had someone email me last night. I got to fill out the envelope today. So hit me up. Free sticker, no charge, cost or obligation, anything like that. I do have a Venmo for a stamp fund, just because stamps are expensive. But you don't have to do that. That's just, if you feel generous and you want to help pay for stamps, cool. But thanks for watching. Enjoy your Cinco de Mayo. I mean, you're going to be seeing this a couple days after the fact. But hope you had a great Cinco de Mayo. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty? Thank you. Take care.